Sigma males are often viewed as the epitome of calm and composure, but even they have limits. When those boundaries are crossed, their anger can erupt in unexpected and intense ways. Unlike those who are more openly expressive, Sigma males tend to reveal their fury in subtle but startling manners. A usually composed demeanor can shift dramatically, exposing a rarely seen side of their personality. From a chilling stare to swift, calculated actions, the methods a Sigma male uses to express anger can be unpredictable and unnerving. It's not about loud outbursts, it's a silent yet powerful intensity that's impossible to ignore. You may never truly grasp the potential of a Sigma male until he reaches his breaking point. Here are 6 ways their anger can manifest when pushed too far. 1. Their words become sharp and inescapable. Normally, Sigma males avoid conflict and tend to stay clear of heated debates or arguments. They prefer to focus on their own paths, steering away from unnecessary drama. However, when provoked beyond their tolerance, this changes drastically. Their words transform into sharp, precise tools, cutting deep into the core of the issue. They don't just aim to offend or hurt feelings. They expose hidden truths and underlying intentions that people often try to conceal. This sudden shift can be shocking to those who have never seen this side of a Sigma male before. Their words become piercing weapons, and they know exactly where to strike to cause the most impact. They don't waste time on trivial insults or hollow threats. Instead, they address the crux of the matter directly. What makes this even more unsettling is their knack for hitting the mark with precision, seeing through facades and revealing people's true motivations. This makes them formidable when angry, as no amount of excuses or rationalizations can shield against their verbal precision. It's not just the content of what they say, but also the manner in which they say it. Their tone remains calm and steady, which only adds to the unnerving effect. It's this calm, deliberate delivery that often leaves a lasting impression on those who cross them. Even close friends and family might find themselves taking a step back, wary of this unexpected transformation. 2. Silence as a warning. The calm before the storm. One of the most startling reactions from a Sigma male when they are upset is their sudden silence. Unlike others who may shout or argue, they withdraw into a state of complete quiet. This is not a pause. It's a silent signal that something significant is brewing beneath the surface. The change in atmosphere is palpable. The usual banter stops, and the room fills with an almost tangible tension. This silence is not a retreat, but a strategic move. While some might mistake it for peace, it's often the precursor to a more profound shift. The Sigma male's mind is at work, weighing options and considering the best course of action. During these moments, their gaze can become intense, making those around them feel like they're under a microscope. The stillness itself carries power, leaving everyone on edge, unsure of what will happen next. Friends may attempt to lighten the mood with jokes, but they quickly realize this is not the time for humor. As the silence stretches, anxiety builds, and even the smallest sounds seem louder. When the silence is finally broken, it is with purpose, whether through words, actions, or both. The impact is always significant, like a hammer striking a nail, signaling that the real confrontation has only just begun. 3. Abrupt endings. Relationships and jobs are suddenly over. Sigma males are not known for impulsive decisions, but when they feel they've been pushed too far, they are capable of swift and decisive actions. This often comes as a shock to those around them, especially when it involves ending relationships or quitting jobs without warning. These decisions are not made lightly. They result from a long buildup of frustration, disrespect, or a lack of appreciation. Imagine believing you're in a stable relationship, only to have your partner walk away without any prior indication of discontent. Or, picture working with a Sigma male for years, assuming they're satisfied with their job, only to find out they've resigned abruptly. When a Sigma male decides they've had enough, their response is swift and final. Even a minor incident can be the tipping point, that brings years of quiet discontent to a head. People often say Sigma males are unpredictable when angry, but in truth, their reactions are the last step in a long process of patience and tolerance. They only reach this stage after numerous attempts to avoid conflict and calmly express their concerns. However, once they decide to take action, it's a quick and definitive move that often leaves others stunned and scrambling to understand what went wrong. 4. The intense gaze, a silent signal of authority. While Sigma males may keep their feelings hidden, their eyes often reveal what their words do not. When angry, their normally calm and collected gaze transforms into something far more piercing and intense. It's an all-encompassing stare that can make even the most confident person feel uneasy. It's as if they can see right through you, evaluating every movement, every word, and every intention. This powerful gaze makes you feel exposed and vulnerable in ways you never imagined. And even when they're not looking directly at you, you can still feel their eyes tracking your every move. This is a moment where the power dynamic shifts, and you realize just how much control a Sigma male has without needing to say a word. Their intense look conveys seriousness and determination, compelling everyone around them to reconsider their actions. When their gaze locks onto someone, it's a clear signal that a line has been crossed. They do not waste time on endless arguments or debates. They take swift and deliberate actions. This aspect often catches people off guard, as they are used to seeing Sigma males as reserved and contemplative. However, when pushed to their limits, they become unstoppable forces, ready to act until they get what they want. 5. Disappearing to cool off, a strategic retreat. When a Sigma male reaches a boiling point, one of the most unnerving things they might do is vanish for a while. While others may yell or vent their frustrations, the Sigma male quietly withdraws to cool down. This retreat can be more frightening than any confrontation because it leaves those left behind in a state of uncertainty. There's no communication, no clues as to what they're thinking or feeling. It's as if they've disappeared from the world entirely, and the silence is deafening. During this time, they are not merely hiding. They are reflecting deeply on what has happened and deciding their next steps. This period of isolation allows them to process their anger, gain clarity, and decide the most appropriate course of action. While it may seem like a disappearance, it is actually a moment of intense focus and self-assessment. This absence can create a tense atmosphere for those left wondering what's going on. Have they pushed him too far? Will he come back? The uncertainty heightens the tension, making it clear that things may never be the same. Once a Sigma male returns from this reflective state, they do so with renewed conviction and purpose. It is not an avoidance tactic, but a strategic pause to prepare for what comes next. 6. Decisive actions without delay, moving forward with purpose. When Sigma males decide they've had enough, they do not waste time. Their usual calm demeanor can shift rapidly, leading to moments of intense and focused action. They don't allow situations to drag out unnecessarily. They know what they want, and they go for it. This ability to act quickly and decisively often shocks those around them who are used to their reserved nature. It's like a switch is flipped, moving them from quiet contemplation to full-throttle intensity. A seemingly minor disagreement can escalate into a definitive statement or action that leaves everyone stunned. Their swift moves are often calculated, leaving little room for others to react. Sometimes, this means cutting ties with people who have overstayed their welcome or standing up for themselves in unexpected ways. Their decisiveness sends a clear message. They won't tolerate disrespect or mistreatment. As they step into action, it becomes evident that they've reached their limit and they're ready to take control of the situation. What they unleash next is hard to predict: a sharp comeback, a bold decision that shifts the dynamics entirely, or something else entirely. What's certain is that nothing will be the same after witnessing a Sigma male's anger in its full intensity. Do you resonate with the ideas I shared in this video? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you're interested in more content about Sigma males, Explore the other videos on this channel. Thanks for watching.